Windows Vista and the newer Windows 7 come with a handy video editing package called Windows Movie Maker. This tutorial will help you get started editing your eWisdom TV video with this program. To get started, launch Movie Maker from the Applications menu. At the left of your screen, you will notice the Movie Task pane. If you do not see this section at startup, you can click the View menu option and Task pane to display it. The Task pane outlines all the steps necessary to create a movie with Windows Movie Maker. You'll notice a horizontal area at the bottom. This section is known as the timeline or storyboard. This is where you assemble the parts of your video. Directly above it and to the right is the canvas or preview monitor. Clips and effects can be viewed here. Left of the canvas is the area where edits are made and video clips, music, and images that will be used for your movie are stored. This area is called the bin or collection area. This is also where you will find the different video effects and transitions. To build your movie, you will drag items from the collection into the storyboard or timeline. This is a good idea to start with the storyboard view if this is your first time using the software. When all the pieces of your movie are in place, you will then want to change the storyboard view for further editing. Movie Maker has menu buttons that you may or may not be familiar with. A good idea is to let your pointer rest on each button for a moment until its name appears. This will help you learn the program more quickly. The first thing you are going to want to do is to name and save your project. To do this, click the File menu and choose Save Project As. From here, you will be able to name your project and choose a location to save it on your computer. Remember to keep saving regularly. The project file contains all the information you need to build your movie with Windows Movie Maker, but is not a movie itself. We'll review how to finalize your movie shortly. There are many ways to get your movie into Movie Maker. This process is called importing. For our purposes, we can simply connect our camera and follow the prompts or click File and then Import from Digital Camera. If we already have video on our computer that we want to use, the Task pane gives us the option to do this as well. Follow the various screens to name your project and select WMV or Windows Media Video for the file type. From there, it is easy to import the video that you want. Simply click Start Video Importing at the place in the preview where you want to import the video. Repeat as necessary for all your clips. In the import window, you can choose to import your entire video or only the sections you need. Beginners should choose to import the entire video and then will be able to select the portions that they want to use in their video from the collection bin. The newly imported video clips will be placed in the left pane collection viewer or the bin. Editing in Windows Movie Maker is as easy as dragging clips from the bin into the timeline. To assemble your movie in storyboard mode, you simply drag the video clips in order to the larger rectangles in the storyboard. If you are in timeline mode, you will need to click the View Storyboard button. You can reorder or remove the clips by dragging them into new locations or hitting the Delete key. Using effects and transitions are performed in exactly the same way. Choose the effect or transition link from the Task pane. Once you're happy, simply drag them directly into the smaller boxes in your storyboard. Using video effects is the same idea, only these you will drag directly over the video segment in the larger boxes in the storyline. When there is a video effect in use, there will be a small blue star in the lower left corner of the storyboard segment. To remove a transition or effect, click on it once to select it, then press the Delete key on the keyboard or right-click it and select Delete. Whenever you insert an image in the storyboard, the default length will appear for 5 seconds. Clicking Tools, Options, Advanced Options, and then changing the picture duration value will change this length of time. You'll notice you can also change the length of transitions in the same panel. Timeline mode has separate rows for videos and titles and audio. In the audio row, you can adjust the volume of the clip and drag it into the proper place in the sequence. You may also make the clip, audio, or transition longer or shorter by dragging the corners. If you do not see the timeline mode, click View Timeline Mode. Removing unwanted video from the beginning or end of a clip is called trimming. To trim a clip, First, select the clip and then place the playhead where you want the clip to start. Then select Clip, set Start Trim Point. Then move the playhead to where you want the video to end, and again select Clip, and at this time set End Trim Point. To divide a clip into two, select the clip and then place the playhead where you would like the division, and click Clip, and then Split. You now have two video clips that you can use independently of each other. The Edit section of the task pane will allow you access to add titles and credits. Titles are very important to instructional videos, and their strategic use can really augment the video. Like most Windows applications, you can change the size and appearance of the title as well as the position once it is in the timeline. When you are finished, click on Done, Add Title to Movie. A title overlay is a title where the words are displayed right over the video. To do this, first select the video segment that you want the title to appear in, and then follow the same steps as you would to create standalone titles. Your timeline will now show that a title has been added to the video segment. You can preview this in the canvas and repeat the steps to edit as desired. Making end credits is accomplished in the same way. In the task pane under Edits, select Create Titles or Credits, and then click Create Credits at the end of the movie. Like before, you'll then be able to enter the text that you need and then adjust the size and color of the font to suit your taste. When you are finished, click on Done, Add Title to the End of Movie. To edit any title, select it on the timeline and then click Edit and then Title. Any audio that is in your video clips will be included in your video timeline. You can, however, add a separate music track. To do this, select the audio or music track from the collection and drag it to the horizontal audio line below the video track in your timeline. If you need to trim it, just place your cursor over the edge and drag it. To raise or lower the volume of the clip, first select it and then click the Adjust Audio Level button and proceed to make the adjustments you desire. To preview this, place the playhead at the start of the movie and press the spacebar. Adding voiceover narration is an easy step with Movie Maker. First, select the place where you want to start the narration and then click the Add the Narration button in the timeline. On the next screen, check your input level and click Start Narration. When you are finished, click Stop Narration and then save the audio file. Once this is finished, you'll notice that your narration has been added to the audio track on your timeline. The final step, once your movie is assembled, is to publish it. Publishing is essentially exporting the movie into a usable format. Before publishing, be sure to save your project again and preview it in the canvas. To publish, go to File, Save Movie File. Give your movie a name and choose the save location. Even though the best quality setting is the default, More Options reveals Compress To, which is a great feature for applications where videos have to be less than a certain size. Remember, these videos must be no larger than 100 megabytes for eWisdom TV. The software will automatically compress the final video to the highest quality for the size that is available. If size is not an issue, choose Best Quality Available for playback on this computer, and then click Publish. When the video is ready, click the Play Movie When I Clicked Finished option, and then the Finish button, and your video will begin to play in Windows Movie Maker. You've just made a complete movie on Windows Movie Maker. Practice with different titles and transitions, and your movies will simply look better and better.